Ladies and gentlemen, fantasy football season is upon us. That's right. So today, in honor of fantasy football and football basically being back, we're going to do a little fantasy draft for you today. So, let's get drafting. Okay, so for those of you who don't know how fantasy football works, basically you're picking players from each team in real life and you make your own team and you get points each week for how well that team does and you compete each week against people in your league. So, we're going to do that today, but not with actual football players. Today we're going to be doing a fantasy draft of
shows.
So basically it's going to be me, Christian, and Crunchyroll. That's right. So usually when you have a fantasy draft, you have more than 2 people here. So in this case, we're going to do 3 of them. And basically what the premise is that, say, Christian and I are our own network, streaming network, basically. So say he's like Netflix and I'm Hulu, and we're going to go against Crunchyroll. We're going to take turns drafting each show to represent our streaming network. And by the end of it, we're going to see who has the best lineup of shows. And you will let us know down below, hopefully, which network is the best and which one you'd give your money to.
This sounds like it's going to be highly opinionated.
Yeah, so yeah, the way it's going to work, like I said, 3 people. We don't have a third person, so I'm just going to me and Chris will take turns drafting for Crunchyroll. That'll be the ghost.
Not sponsored.
Yeah. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to go snake order, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, back and forth until we have our full lineup. We have a list of shows here. I'll throw on the screen for you, but we have a list of, I believe, 26 shows to pick from. So it's not going to just be basically like I'll pick whatever show I can think of off the top of my head. No, to make it more a little bit fair, I curated a list for us to draft from. So it's not going to be all just like straight up amazing shows. So I'm going to determine the order right now. I'm going to have us pick out of a hat and see who's going to get the first, second, and third pick. So we're going to put the names in the order in the hat. We'll pick first for Crunchyroll, see what pick they get. Let's see. Ideally, they probably want like a 2 or 3. They got 3, so Crunchyroll has the third pick. Christian, go ahead and pick what order you'll be getting. Alright. I will have the second pick. That means
pick number 1, baby.
Pick number 1.
I'm number 1.
Alright, so what is your network going to be called? Are you going to play so just be Hulu?
No, if I'm going to be anything, I'm going to be Pornhub.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pornhub getting into the anime market. They want to start their own.
You can watch all kinds of shit. You can watch. I've seen the Broly movie on there. I see people just post their Call of Duty montages on there.
Yeah, it's a fast-growing streaming service, a market that's not tapped into officially. I guess you can now they can monetize off of it by being an official. No, I'm saying now. Since you are taking over Pornhub's streaming rights, you can monetize off of it now. So Pornhub is getting into the anime market. So you have the first pick, sir. So you have the list right here. Who's your first pick going to be for Pornhubby?
For Pornhub, let's see. Coming out top. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go. Well, let's see. You do have all sorts of shit on here. Damn. Well, it's like I kind of want to stick. I feel like I should stick in kind of like my zone here. And I think no more pick. We're going to take Dress Up Darling.
My Dress Up Darling is the number 1 pick?
We're going to take that.
Wow. Okay, so my Dress Up
Darling. It's a new hotness.
Is off the board.
We're sticking to our what is it? Not our dynamic. Can't think of the word. We're sticking to our demographic. We are sticking to our demographic. That show's a bit risque. Taking my Dress Up Darling number 1.
Okay, my Dress Up Darling is the number 1 pick. I did not see that coming.
That's how I work here, people.
All right,
unexpected.
I'm gonna get the second pick, and so we have a good mixture of like classic shows, ongoing shows, women demographic, man demographics. I try to make a good list here. So I think I have to just secure probably the hottest one on here that I have to pick that's still going. I'm going to pick Jujutsu Kaisen with my first pick.
It's a good one. Solid.
Yeah.
Solid choice. I am a big fan of that one.
So we're gonna go snake order, like I said. So coming up next is Crunchyroll's pick. So they're gonna get the third pick, and then they start the next round. They're gonna get the 4th pick. So we're probably gonna go about 6 rounds. So we'll get 6 shows each. So with Crunchyroll's first pick, who do they have? They got probably their darling pick here. Let's see, who do they want the most? They're not dumb. They're pretty smart. I think they have to pick One Piece, right? One Piece is who they're gonna pick with the first pick. So I'm gonna go One Piece for them to pick for them.
Solid pick. Good answer. Good answer.
Crunchyroll gets One Piece. So do you want to pick the next pick for Crunchyroll?
I'll take the next pick for Crunchyroll. So I
Starting the second round.
Yep. I think Crunchyroll's been big on added movement and stuff like that. So we're gonna give them Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Okay, so they got 2 good picks right off the bat.
2 hot picks off the bat because it's like Demon Slayer is getting hot. They got the new season talking about it's coming out whenever it is. The Swordsmith Village arc, whenever that's coming out.
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know if it's Crunchyroll original. I don't think it is, but they love their Demon Slayer. So
yeah. Very true. So they got One Piece, Demon Slayer, very on brand for them. I think that would be pretty safe picks for them. 2 ongoing ones and 2 cash cows currently. All right. So for my next pick, I didn't say my network by the way. I'm PBS.
Oh, okay.
PBS is they're
make a comeback.
They're like, you know what? We had Arthur all these years ago, Zoom, Cyber Chase. No, we want to get to the anime market. We want to make it free for everybody to watch. It's going to be on public broadcasting services.
There you go.
They're not going to censor anything, so that's going to be a little bit of a risky. So maybe it's like PBS After Dark, maybe.
Ooh.
But PBS is like, you know what? We see a market here. Let's get into anime. So that's that's who I am, and I have the next pick starting off. So sticking with that, what do we want here? There's a lot of good picks here. There's still a lot of fire on the board.
Absolutely.
What I think, PBS, they are educational, free, and for the family. So with that being said, I'm going to pick Spy Family for my pick. Spy Family with my second pick. I feel like, that definitely hits the demographic.
For PBS, that definitely hits the demographic.
Yeah, they're like, you know what, we have a little bit of risky stuff, but also we have some nice, sweet things here. So yeah, I get with the second pick for the second round for me. PBS gets Spy Family. What about you, Pornhub? What you got?
All right, Pornhub, making our way back in. We've seen lots of stuff. We're trying to penetrate into these standings here with our hot team coming in. And I think a good solid pick with that, especially because it's kind of hot right now too, because the movie just came out. We're gonna go Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball. Okay, so they get the entire Dragon Ball franchise. So you guys get Dragon Ball Z.
We're taking the entire Dragon Ball franchise.
That's pretty solid. People are gonna come to you guys for that.
We got the Dragon Ball Superhero out right now. We got the manga rolling hot right now. I'm like, we're hitting all types of shit. We got you on paper. We got you on video. Yeah, everything.
Definitely good. It's classic and ongoing, which is always a bonus. People always love Dragon Ball. That's a huge demographic. So, all right. So you get that final pick in the second round, and then you start off the third round.
Starting off the third round, we need to come work our way back. And this was gonna be kind of weird. I was like, I saw this one on the board, and I was like, I think it's gonna be a sleeper pick because these people have like a very niche community, but they spend a lot of money. I'm taking B-Stars.
B-Stars.
I'm taking B-Stars.
That's a solid pick.
I think so.
You got a pretty well balanced there. Dress Up Darling, Dragon Ball, and B-Stars on Pornhub. Hit the furry market.
I told you, that's what I'm saying. You know how much money those people have?
That's true.
You see how much they spend
on
a single art piece? I can imagine what they do for a whole movie.
Okay, I hear that. All right.
Anime.
So I'm in the third round on my third pick for the third round. I got Jujutsu Kaisen. I got Spy Family.
2 really hot picks right now. We got the same thing with JJK. You got the manga going. That's really hot. You got Spy Family waiting on the second curve. That's supposed to be fantastic.
Yeah. So I think we do. Yeah, we have some ongoing ones. I think I want to add some classic into the mix. Something that's ended. Something that's proven.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Inuyasha here.
He's taking Inuyasha, Bob.
Inuyasha, classic, big fan base.
Absolutely huge fan base. It's one of the early '90s animes. A lot of people were just into it. It's coming out in English. You had Toonami. You had Adult Swim playing it. I'm pretty sure. You had your typical kind of isekai thing going on. It's a great pick, Bob.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, pretty solid. All right, so coming up next, Crunchyroll ending the third round and starting the fourth round.
And up next is Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has One Piece and Demon Slayer, 2 big ones there.
Big. You have obviously you have big 3 with One Piece, and arguably one of the new big 3 with Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that's true. So I think they get 2 picks. So I think they're gonna want to secure the classic market as well.
I was like, maybe we need a new old.
So I'm gonna give them. I think they want Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, solid. Love that. Cowboy Bebop. You got your one of the best openings by far.
Definitely classic, short and sweet. It's gonna bring a lot of people. Bring them to Crunchyroll. Yeah, I think
who doesn't love Spike Siegel?
Yeah, they need to secure the classic market. They already have the new market unlocked. So starting the fourth round, who are you picking for them?
I think fourth round, we're gonna bring it back to the new hotness.
Okay.
We're gonna. So you secured the classic. I think we should secure something else new that's been going on. Well, actually, now that I'm taking a peek at the board here, I think we're gonna stick with the classic because I think it's kind of making a comeback. We're gonna go Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Okay. Wow. Okay. So they have that's a pretty solid lineup right there.
Taking another one of the arguably big 3 with Hunter x Hunter. one of the older shows. Same thing. It did come out in the 90s, but you know they did revamp it a little bit, remade it.
Yeah.
Some people prefer the old classic version. Some people like the new version. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's a solid pick for Crunchyroll on that one.
Yeah. So like how you got Dragon Ball's entire catalog, they will also get original Hunter x Hunter, and they'll get the new 2012 whatever.
I think that's fair, Bob.
So that's a pretty solid lineup so far. Crunchyroll's looking stacked. All right, so PBS has to fight back now. I have Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy Family, Inuyasha. I think I need to get another sort of show that will get a lot of fans on base. I have Spy Family, which is pretty family friendly. Jujutsu Kaisen, more of the battle shonen. I have Inuyasha, which is kind of a mixture of like battle shonen but like romance at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to lean more romance, or do I want to get like something actiony?
It is the hotness right now. So there's a lot of romance animes out there.
I think I have to pick Attack on Titan here.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely. You got I think the third part or the second part of the final season coming out soon.
Mm-hmm. Got that coming up. It's real hot. People love it. It's probably one of the best consistent animes out there right now. And I needed something that was kind of like got a pack a punch right now. So I think my list was kind of missing a punch. That's the punch I needed.
That's the big punch coming. That's a big Titan punch coming out from PBS out of the second round.
We're not playing around. All right. So who's Pornhub taking with their next two
taking
picks?
up next. End of the third round. We're gonna come in hot.
Okay.
And we're gonna take Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, solid pick.
We're gonna reach in and we're gonna steal that right out the gate. I think it's a solid pick.
I think you guys needed something like that too.
Yep. I was like, we went new classic, new. So I went back to the classic. I'm kind of digging the pattern. Question is now though, do I want to stick with that same pattern? Because there is one on there that I see that I would like. I was like, but I do feel like I need to get something new.
So we're going to you ended the fourth. We're going into the fifth now.
Going to the fifth. Okay,
so
my apologies.
Top of the fifth. Who are you taking?
Top of the fifth. I have two that I'm really looking at because I do have things coming out soon, and I'm almost wondering which one.
I'm honestly surprised. I know what you're talking about. I'm surprised it's still sitting there.
I lost what I was gonna say. Either way, we're taking Bleach.
Yeah,
we're gonna take Bleach.
That's what I figured.
We're gonna take Bleach. We're gonna take sort of classic, but we do have the 1,000-Year Blood War coming out. That's going to. I should have been Disney Plus then. That's what I should have been. Yeah. Because for some reason Disney Plus has the rights to stream the 1,000-Year Blood War arc of Bleach.
It's gonna be awesome.
I have Disney Plus, so it's fine by me. But either way, that's weird. Take that, Crunchyroll.
All right, so Bleach. So you ended the fourth by picking Brotherhood and starting the fifth by taking Bleach. Solid lineup so far. I think you made up a lot of ground on those two picks.
I think so.
Okay, going for me, my fifth pick. All right, PBS. Who do we want now? We had Jujutsu, Spy Family, Inuyasha, Attack on Titan.
Do you want to stick with the family demographic, or maybe try something a little risque? Maybe something that PBS hasn't seen before.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. What's gonna get the most butts and seats? What are we gonna?
That's true. What
most
is
dollars in
our? Let's get
our?
the most butts and seats right now.
They want to subscribe to us big time.
Something's really gonna grasp the community.
Jujutsu Kaisen, Inuyasha, and Attack on Titan. This is a tough pick.
This is definitely seeming like a hard pick for Nate Martin.
Dude, what's not gonna sit by the time I come back around? I'm probably get the, okay. I have a couple that I'm thinking about. One I think is gonna sit till next round. I'm pretty sure, unless someone snags it.
Unless Crunchyroll comes out of nowhere and snags it.
I'm gonna pick Naruto.
Taking Naruto. There it is. We were waiting for that one to go by, but I don't know why it was still on there. One of the big three going back out.
Fell pretty far. I think we needed it. Something that's proven, a classic, but also kind of a newer classic. Big merchandise sales that we can capitalize off of too. Getting people to want to subscribe to our channel.
It's one of those players, they've been around for a while. They still have a presence in the league.
Yeah.
Just not as large of a presence, but it's still going to make the money. It's going to get those butts in those seats.
Very true. All right, Crunchyroll ending the fifth round and starting the sixth round. They're going to take, on the start of it, they have One Piece, Demon Slayer, Cowboy Bebop, Hunter. I think they need something romantic a little bit, so I'm going to give them Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Wow.
Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-sama.
Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-gi-gi-gi.
All right, yeah, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I think is a solid pick for them. They needed something in the romance.
And that's hitting everything.
World.
You got sports, you got action, mostly romance. I think it's a great all-around pick for Crunchyroll.
All right, so who are you giving them with the sixth and final pick for them?
With the sixth and final pick for Crunchyroll, I think they need to come. They need, I think that we were gonna take this one for ourselves last round, but I think Crunchyroll needs to hit the classic fans with some Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho, wow. Crunchyroll is looking tough. I think
this Crunchyroll is a sleeper of streaming service.
They got a good. Damn, that's a solid line. All right, so Crunchyroll's final pick was Yu Yu Hakusho. We'll give you guys the full rundown in a bit about everyone's final list. So I will take my next pick, my final pick. I think I'm pretty okay right now. I just need. Oh shit, it's gone. Actually, Yu Yu Hakusho was gonna be my next pick, so they sniped me on that one.
Oh, the big snipe coming out from Crunchyroll. What can PBS recover with?
I think I have to go some of my just personal bias. I'm gonna take Mob Psycho 100.
I knew it was coming, Bob. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I gotta take Mob Psycho 100.
Mob Psycho
Still
100.
ongoing.
Season 3 coming out soon. We've
Yeah.
seen the opening. We've seen the trailer. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. All right. So who are you taking with your final pick there, Pornhub?
With the final pick, Pornhub has to finish spectacularly. You know that. They're all about the climax. Let's see. We have some really solid picks on here. And I do feel like I'm lacking in one of the things. So while I would like to pick one of the more bigger kind of things, I feel like we're lacking on the romance part. So I'm taking Comey Can't Communicate.
Comey
Final
Can't Communicate.
answer, Bob.
Wow.
Coming
all
in
right.
for Pornhub.
Cool. All right. So that is all of the picks being given. With the final pick is Comey Can't Communicate. All right. So again, we are 3 separate streaming services. We will tell you our lineups, and you will tell us in the comments down below who you would want to give your money to and subscribe to monthly. All right. So starting us off, Pornhub. Who do you guys have? Breaking into the anime market.
Breaking into the anime market, coming up from behind, Pornhub, we're going to have My Dress Up Darling on the #1 spot.
Okay.
New hotness. Dragon Ball Z, classic and also new at the same time. Give you a little bit of everything. That's what everybody likes. And, Bulma, Android 18, just saying. Beastars, hitting a special kind of community. You know who you are out there. I don't judge nobody. I've heard it's an okay anime. I'm not going to watch it, though. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, fantastic as well. You got a little bit of classic. It did kind of break into the early 2000s, so we got a little bit of a new one, but everybody still loves her boy Alan Edward. Or Elric, haha, Ed. Bleach, my personal favorite of the new big 3. Got the 1,000-Year Blood War coming out soon. Can't wait for that. And finally, Komi-san Can't Communicate, because that's what we're about here. I'm not very good at communicating myself.
Okay.
So, I think we got a good all-around kind of service here. Got action, romance, a little bit of wholesomeness somewhere in there, I'm sure. But, that's not what Pornhub's about. So, we're about going big, going bold, finishing strong. Come watch Pornhub.
All right. Cool. All right. So my channel, my streaming service is going to be brought to you by PBS.
Yes.
It is going to be free because it's PBS. So we just need your viewership. If you don't want commercials, you could always get the premium plan. But our lineup of shows is going to be Jujutsu Kaisen coming in with our first pick.
Ooh.
Love it. Ongoing, new hotness, probably one of the bigger new animes that's out currently.
Absolutely.
Have Spy Family for the family out there that wants to watch together. Again, it's on PBS, so we gotta corner that market. Excuse me. And Inuyasha, we had to get some sort of classic in there that's ran long enough. It hits the market of being sort of a battle anime, but also having a little bit of romance in there, capturing that 90s aesthetic for you if you guys are into that scene. Also, we have Attack on Titan. Ending soon. How soon, we don't know. Currently where it's at, they keep breaking up the finale into different parts. But one of the most consistent, beautiful, story-driven animes out there for the higher-minded folk out there, because PBS does have some educational shows like that. Also, we have Naruto. We have, like I said, we got cornered the older market. But this is a newer, older market for the older millennials. This is for you guys. Love it. Always great. Definitely going to help us with our merch sales. Naruto is a big gateway into anime, so we like having that on our streaming service. And also, for those out there who are the hardcore fans, if you know, you know, we got Mob Psycho 100. It isn't as low-key as people think it is, but it is one of those ones like people have not seen. And by having it on our streaming service, people are going to enjoy it and be like, wow, I should stay on here and give them my money for a commercial-free experience. So PBS, solid lineup. And finally, we have the mainstay that's currently in everyone's households probably. It's Crunchyroll. We had the great shift happen. Everybody had to pick their new shows, get their rights for everything, and this is what they ended up with. At the end of the day, they have One Piece. You can't deny it.
You really can't. Like, people could hate on it, but it's just one of those shows. It's always going to be there. It's up there. He's got at least 3 to 5 more years worth of content coming out.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's crazy. And when you think of One Piece, you think of Crunchyroll. This is the main place you can watch it. So, yeah. Demon Slayer. sticking with the new hotness. This is their representative. It's going to be them. Demon Slayer, you can't deny it. The movie was huge in Japan. It outsold most animated movies. It still has a huge presence. Somehow became a sleeper within the new realm of anime. We just forget about it, and then it comes back, and everyone's
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say, we just had to wait for the new. Once the new arc comes out, I'm sure it'll pop right back up into the top spot.
And cornering the classic market, they have Cowboy Bebop.
Wonderful,
Classic.
wonderful.
Everybody goes to it. Another good gateway anime. I feel like people, when they recommend shows, they're like, "Hey, watch this. You like it." 90s aesthetic. They love that too.
It's one of those dubs you can actually watch because most of them are hard to watch.
Definitely one of the better dubs. And then we have Hunter x Hunter. They have the old 90s one, and they have the 2000s one.
You got a little bit more edgy, because I think I've a lot of, like, when I've seen like 90s stuff, it's a bit more edgy, it's a bit darker, kind of thing. But then you have the new one. I think it's more geared towards the younger audience, so you have that going for you with PBS.
Yeah, and it's a huge another property for them. And it's funny because they also have Yu Yu Hakusho, which is the same creator. So they got two. They got two of the same creators. Maybe they had like a package deal. That's how they got it. But they have Hunter x Hunter, and they have Yu Yu Hakusho also as part of their lineup. Classic market that they're cornering. One of the better of the older animes people consider.
Absolutely.
Top of the list. And then rounding it out to get the love market, the romantic side, they have the Kaguya-sama Love is War. Recently voted the greatest anime of all time, surpassing Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So
insane, by the way. But
yeah.
The ending was okay. The ending was not bad at all. I was like, I like the way it ended, but still, I don't believe that it should pass Brotherhood. But I mean, hey, that's just my opinion, and that's what we're here for, people. Opinions.
He would say that because he owns the rights currently on Pornhub.
I sure do.
So that is the lineups of streaming services. Let us know down below who you would want to give your money to, which has the best lineup. I feel like every one of us has, good and bads of our lineups.
Yeah, I feel like on paper it's not going to look too good, but I feel like our numbers game is going to be pretty solid.
Yeah, I feel like everyone had a good lineup here. Again, let us know down below what you think, who you thought won, who you would want to subscribe to. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe down below. Follow us, all that fun stuff. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.